Hello, taverners of the internet. We're back with Tavern Talk.
Hello, everyone.
It's episode 8.
What are we talking about in this IRL segment of the podcast? It's definitely not about cars. No way.
Oh, Joe,
definitely
I've got
not.
some car stuff to talk about first.
It's not good car stuff. I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. But for the sake of content, I'll divulge. Right off the bat, well, actually, before we talk about stupid car garage bollocks horseshit things going wrong, Ben, how have you been? You been good? A decent month?
I've been good. I mean, I've had a very busy month because it's like the premieres, like the FA football and all that stuff. I've been working a lot of shifts, and I've been doing a lot of shifts. And I worked, well, actually just last night I worked a fucking private party that was off the walls.
Lovely. Were you a part of it, or were you just like...
Oh no, I was legit part, I was a part of it in the sense of like, I was working the bar, but the managers did not give two shits about what we were doing, and people were like just having drinks and like...
Lovely, sounds like a cool vibe.
Yeah, it was a nice vibe, but I made so many espresso martinis, I know how to make that off by heart now.
Oh my god, I bet people were buzzing with espresso martinis.
Mate, it was just like
that shit goes right to your veins.
They were bouncing off the walls like mental. Like and then there was one person who was like, "Can I have like a double espresso martini?" I was like,
whoa.
"No, because I think that might kill you."
Man.
Hello? Yeah, your microphone went really funny.
Oh, did it? What did it do?
Yeah, it went like it just blasted off. Like I don't know, it went. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a fun bit for you to edit out.
Oh, okay, yeah, don't worry, I will. But yeah, this guy was like, "Can I have a double?" And I was like, "No."
That's a quadruple, sir.
I was like, "I think that might kill you." I'm pretty sure it probably will with that amount of caffeine.
You might be going for the ceiling with that amount inside you.
Yeah, because it had like the coffee liqueur in it as well on top of like the coffee.
Well, espresso's like one of the strongest coffees you can get, right?
Yeah.
I have a shot of espresso
then on top of
before my morning shifts at 5 o'clock every single time.
Yeah. And then, like, on top of that, it had, like, the liqueur in it. And, like, I think it's called... I can't pronounce it. Kakalan? Was it? Yeah. It's like a coffee liqueur on top of, like, the espresso, like, martini, like, drink that you're putting in as well. So I was like, fuck me. And shaking it all about. And
what a mixture.
It's insane. There was so many people who were just going for it.
Cool,
so that was fun. I've been dog sitting my partner's family's dog for a week.
Lovely.
That was really nice. He loves me. His name's Dexter, and he's a Staffy.
Such a dog name, Dexter. That's definitely a go-to dog name, right? It's like, you wouldn't call a lot of people Dexter, but it's a perfect dog name, sort of like name.
It's really funny
like
because...
Marley, or or Buffy, or whatever the hell.
Dexter is a good dog's name. It is a good
dog's name. Yeah, I approve. Very good dog name. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, he's a Staffy, and it's hilarious because I think he likes me more than he likes my partner, which is funny because she's known him for 10 years.
You are the dog whisperer after all. You've had dogs all your life.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's the dog they grow up with, sort of thing, you know. But it's hilarious because like she goes to work as a teacher and everything, and when she came back, like, I'd been there all day doing my work, just like doing some editing on the computer. I was mostly just doing editing and stuff, and he didn't go to greet. He comes to the door. He goes to greet her, spins around, and then greets me again.
Nice.
I'm like, I've been here all day.
Hey, you're in the good books.
Yeah. No, it was nice. It was nice dog sitting. It was.
Is it excitable? Like an excitable dog?
He's an older boy, but he's very excited. He loves to play. He loves tug of war.
Loves new people by the sounds of things as well.
Yeah, he loves people. Not other dogs though. He's absolutely terrified of other dogs.
He's a people doggy.
He's a people doggy. Yeah,
bless him.
Doesn't like other dogs. Yeah, so I've been doing that. I just got home from doing all that yesterday. Generally that is generally my stuff really, because I haven't really had a lot of the football. Oh, actually, I do have an update on. Do you remember Alex, the guy I work with?
Oh god, you know like 3 Alexes. You've got partner Alex, BFF Alex, and now you've also got work Alex.
Yeah, well,
work Alex the one? Is he the psychopath?
Yeah.
I remember you talking about him.
Let's not say psychopath. He's got special.
Oh god,
I haven't worked with him. I haven't worked with him. I haven't worked with him in a long time, and I happened to be working a game, and he just happened to be on the shift again.
Okay.
He made a grand return, and mate, I tell you what, right? My rule, right? We're at a stadium. You don't know what people's opinions are of the political climate.
Oh Jesus
right?
Christ! I don't even get into that in the first place of anyone.
He's especially not at a football game, right?
Fuck no.
And he's coming up to me like while I'm serving drinks, and he's like, "So what do you think of Rishi Sunak?"
Oh, boy.
And I was like, I don't want to talk about politics. Like, it sounds like you're eating your microphone, Joe.
Alright, I'm back.
Sorry,
that
back.
happened twice in a row. I've switched USB ports because I think I put my mic port in a fucky USB bit. So sorry about that.
Okay.
Sorry, mate. You were saying. So you avoided getting punched in the face because of a different opinion.
No, well, basically, he was like, "What do you think of Rishi Sunak?" I was like, "I'm not going to go into politics at work, especially while I'm serving customers that, like their political opinion could be different to mine." So I was just like, "Oh, I don't want to talk about politics." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he goes up to the customer. He goes, "What do you think of Rishi Sunak?"
Oh yeah,
and
there it is.
I was like, "Oh." Like, I mean, I was just like, and then he carried on, and mate. I'll tell you what, I was just like, you know what, I was like, "Alex, you need to stop, right?" And then he was like, "Oh, okay." He goes, "You don't think that they're gonna win?" I was like, "No, I just think you're at work, just pour the drinks, just keep pouring the drinks." And then he was like, I was like, "I'm not talking about politics here." I go to the toilet, dude, and he follows me to the toilet.
Oh, lovely. The washers. Trying to get a real answer out of you.
And then he was like, "Okay, we're not." He was like, "So you can tell me what you think now." I was like, "What the fuck are you doing in the toilet?" Like,
I'm still working, man. Look, you see me working this urinal?
Oh, mate.
I could have just pissed him. I would have at that point. I would have shut him up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
This is what I think about politics. Get out. Go shoot.
I don't, it was a moment. It was a moment.
He's full of moments, that one, isn't he?
He's full of moments.
Very passionate.
Oh, man. And then he was like saying about like the whole like stop the boats thing. I was like, "Oh God, just stop.
Yeah.
Please." So I was like, "I remember you." Like, like how you're like, "I haven't worked with him for a long time." I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember this."
Yeah, it all comes back.
Yeah.
In the end.
So yeah, that was pretty much my month. That was pretty much my month
Lovely.
of eventful events. What? So go on then, Joe.
Sound like a relatively chill month, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I had a relatively chill month because I went to Bordeaux to see my partner. And we had a lovely time. We went to the coast. The weather was super weird, as it usually is down south of France. It's either really hot or it's pissing down with rain, but still a lovely city regardless. And I met a member of the family, which is why am I trying to skirt around this? I met her granddad.
Yeah.
And
nice.
I'm like, how much do I disclose? How much do I not disclose? But anyway, funny enough, he was fully French, as in like. He cannot speak a single word of English. Like a single one.
Your microphone's gone
again.
And
for the most part, I was just saying my bonjours, my merci beaucoup, and my biens, and all that stuff, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah.
Just being nice and all that. No crazy stories coming out of it, but it was quite fun. My partner was just interpreting everything that we were saying to each other.
Yeah, because he speaks...
It's like, you go to those game shows, you got the Japanese developers come up and talk. It felt like that a little bit.
Oh, yeah, like a proper translator.
They were just like a really long sentence, and then there'd be a pause, and then she'd look at me and go, and then she would just say, So he likes all the British humour you guys have. He's like, he used to be like, he's got a lot to think about Diana. I'm like, oh yeah, Diana. I was like, I bet she's got a lot to say to Liz when she went up, and it's like stuff like that, and make him laugh with like a little bit of that stuff like that. Yeah, and that sort of motivated me to learn a little bit more of the language, a little bit too, just in case like
starting to learn French.
Something topsy-turvy happens. I end up going from one place to another. So that was fun, pretty chill. And then the stress has kicked in, where basically, oh boy, more car stuff to talk about. Woohoo! I bet you guys can't wait for us to talk more about car stuff on the IRL segment. Basically, something what now? Kind out. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's fine. It's literally in the USB port. It's the good one.
Okay.
What did you catch?
You just cut out.
You got a lot of editing to do,
you
mate.
said after you said about like starting to learn a bit more French.
Oh, you cut off as well. Ben?
Oh, it's gone again.
Ben, you're cutting, mate.
Oh, I'm cutting.
Ben? Oh god, it's his turn.
Hang on.
Ben, you've completely cut.
Okay now? No,
Benjamin?
right.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, my internet completely fucking cut there.
Yeah, it did, yeah. Oh, I don't know what happened.
I don't know why that happened either, but we're still recording.
Okay, I've still got the recording.
Yeah.
I'm still recording.
You have got a lot of editing to do.
I do have a lot of editing. I can see that. Yeah, but go on then. After you said about like.
So I don't know if there are any people who drive a Ford Focus here, but there's a very specific problem that is quite common in this brand of car.
Are we going on to a different topic? Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I must have shifted onto it when the internet broke and you didn't hear me.
Oh shit.
So there's a specific fault that happens with a Ford Focus, and what it is that basically I'm driving along and then suddenly my car lights and my dashboard and my cluster goes haywire, showing all the wrong lights and stuff, like the dial showing the wrong speed limit.
Yeah.
I'm getting a message going beep boop beep boop beep boop, a transmission error, and I'm like, what the fucking hell is this? Oh, it's just on a little Sunday drive on Merry Way. What is all this malarkey?
Yeah.
So I take it to the garage and get a code reader. Basically, it's a really common fault in Ford Focuses. Don't worry, it's fine. It's a really reliable car, but thing is that this is a fault that not a lot of garages can actually fix up.
Oh no!
And they said that they could do it. However, it would take about 3 weeks and a fair bit to get it done. So they said, do a little research, see if you can find a specific garage in your area to actually do it. I was like, okay, I'll do that, see if I can find a good price, see if I can find a good place I can do it. A little bit of a nightmare finding places that actually said they could do it, but they can't do it. One garage said that maybe it's not the cluster, maybe it's the battery, and there was a whole lot of back and forth for about 3 weeks trying to sort that out. Temporary fixes, but still getting the same faults. You know, one of those things when like a lot of places say it's something different, but no one knows what the actual thing is that's wrong with it.
Could you not?
And hang on, let me finish. And it was just lots of places saying different things and calling up loads of places saying they can't do it. So in the end, I just did this 2 days ago. I was just like, I just went back to our old garage and I was like, it's been a month of me just going back and forth with people who think they fixed it but they haven't. I will just wait for however long and just give you the money for it. It's really boring story, but it's just an annoying, stressful thing that's been happening with the car. And it's bad because sometimes the transmission malfunction makes it so the engine doesn't even start sometimes.
That's seriously dangerous though, because like it doesn't cut out midway through a journey as well, does it?
No, it's only when starting up. It's not actually halfway through a journey. No, otherwise I wouldn't even be taking it. Like I wouldn't even try.
On the road,
attempting to take to a garage. It's like a weird. It's a weird gamble. Sometimes it starts, sometimes it doesn't. And at one point it didn't start all day, and that was on the day where I had my car booked in, so I had to get my breakdown service and get them to tow it over to the actual garage.
Oh my god,
bit of a nightmare. Yeah, a bit of a ball ache all of that.
And it wasn't the battery then leaking.
It wasn't a battery. Like no, it wasn't the battery in the end because I got a new battery installed and I'm still getting.
And it's still happening.
Yep. So what it is that it is just for cluster. It's just a common thing in a Ford Focus, and it's now been put into the garage I went back to. So now I've got to wait another month to get it fixed, which means I've got to get shitty Ubers, about £20 for 20-minute drives to work. So I can't be driving over there. So it's draining me a little bit, but as long as the car gets fixed, that's like the main thing, because that car is really helpful for the job that I've got.
Yeah.
Like, if I was getting a bus to work, it would take about literally 15 minutes, and with a man with as much time as I've got, that's just not gonna fly every single time I go to work.
No.
So now I'm just sitting on my thumb, waiting for my car to be fixed, and that could take around 3 weeks to a month. So just car things.
Just great little car things.
Just car things.
How long have you had that car for now?
I had it for 2 years, and it was made in 2009.
And when
still
did
in really good condition.
Wait, it was made in 2009?
Yes.
Okay. And you got it used, didn't you, second hand?
Yeah, second hand, of course.
So maybe, the cluster would probably go after quite a few years. That's quite a lot of years before you got it, and then 2 more years on top of that.
This is random, apparently. Don't know when it happens with these cars, but sometimes the cluster just goes haywire, and then, so on and so forth. Is
the cluster that you need still in, like, can you use any cluster, or you can't use any? You've got to use
it's got to be a specific Ford Focus one, just a new version of one of those. Because I looked at tutorial videos which involve you ripping out the damn thing and soldering it. I'm like, I ain't touching that shit.
Mate, you ain't a mechanic.
Mate. No,
you ain't a mechanic. You ain't a car mechanic.
And fucking breakdown tax be damned. I am not fucking touching that with a fucking soldering iron.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
You thought you could fix it yourself,
Definitely
and you were like,
not.
No, I'm not a car mechanic.
I am not a mechanic. No, I'm doing that to the garage. Yeah. You get these like really traumatizing videos of people like smacking their dashboard. That's like, God, I couldn't do that to my baby. No way.
Nah.
That's going to cause more problems than anything. Do you know what I mean? And it's been so stressful though, man. I don't know why it's been stressing me out so much. Maybe because my car is like one of my only forms of independency. And I'm like, I fucking hate this stupid fucking car, it's not working, but deep down, like, I love it to bits. And, like, she takes me to point A to point B. I feel like a cool guy whenever I'm driving people to different places and stuff like that. I feel like a giga chad when I pick up my girlfriend from the airport to bring her back. I miss my car, man. I miss it.
You'll get your car back. You'll get your car back.
I've been mistreating her as well because I've been so stressed out. Like, because she's low on petrol right now because of the times I've been stopping and starting it. I've been like really paranoid about just turning the ignition and just just waiting for it to not work or not to work. It's been really stressful because cars are important, man. I'm paying a lot of money for that, and it's just so horrible. It's just you think because I've been to the garage loads and they've said, it's a battery. No, it's just the way you've been turning it on. No, it's just you turn on the ignition with your feet on the pedal. It's like, it's just a brake pedal, man. It's not like the actual accelerator. And it's just going and sitting down and turning it on, just not knowing whether it's going to come on or not. And it's just, I don't
gamble all the time.
Maybe it's just like, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a fucking autism thing. Who knows? But like, I've been so anxious this month. Like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? And the paranoia has been getting to me a little bit, to the point where I haven't washed it. I've not put any petrol in it. She needs a good wash. She needs a good clean. She needs some maintenance done to her. And the stress has just made me not really look after it as a result. And I've just been a little bit,
I forget.
Been turning out my hair a little bit over it. Even though it is just a car, but to me it's not just a car. I wish I could just see it as just a car, but to me it's like a really important thing to me. For some weird, stupid reason. It just is. So, going through this nonsense with it has been very stressful. Yeah.
I forget, did you ever give your car a name?
GLaDOS? Yeah, I gave her a name.
Yeah, GLaDOS, that was it. Yeah. I couldn't remember the car name, yeah. Hopefully you get GLaDOS sorted soon then, man.
Yeah, I hope there won't be any turrets staring me down as soon as I sit down that driver's seat. She'll understand. I'll have to get a potato a week to put on the dashboard.
Oh man. Well, I feel like that's really obviously you've had your car journey. Is there anything else or?
I went to a roller skate disco.
Hey, you went back?
I went
yeah,
back.
I couldn't make it. Yeah, it was on a day or
I didn't fall over once.
You didn't fall over once?
No, I was gliding around that rink, mate.
Mate, nice. Yeah, because you've been there a few times. Like, obviously, it's been a bit, but were you still able to just like get back into it really quickly?
Yeah, pretty easy actually. Like, those discos are funny because not only is it a test of balance, it's also a tester of patience. Because you'll be doing your thing, you know, just like doing normal gliding around the around the disco floor at a normal pace.
Yeah.
And then you'll get these dudes who are constantly like, you know, skating backwards and doing spins.
Oh yeah, dances.
And all that shit. And they always get as close to you as possible. And it's like, I can't tell if you're just like not thinking about it and just doing this like as a coincidence, or you're just trying to prove that you're better than me. Get away from me. Do your own thing. I'm trying to do my own thing. I get you're good. I get you're suave. I am a slow ass, finicky, awkward white boy skater. You leave me alone, okay? Alright? I'm doing my version of, you know, the 50-year-old white guy shuffle with my roller skates. And you guys are just like doing some fucking like weird air give like shit. It's like, you just do it away from me, man. I get it. You're hot shit. Go away.
Did you see, was that guy there again?
Which
I don't know, it's been a long time.
Doing the Iron Maiden shirt? He wasn't there.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. There was a guy who looked like you, funny enough, wearing a coat and gloves and earphones, and he was just skating backwards the entire time.
Oh man.
And then you've got
version of me.
And then you've got the people obviously in the middle just doing their break dance, roller skate stuff. And it's really weird because like you finish that, and it's quite a workout too. You remember, like, you come off that and your legs will be aching quite a fair bit.
Your legs are hurting the next day.
Yeah, it's awkward because like you ain't like kicking your legs back like you're fucking Shadow the Hedgehog or anything, and you're just like putting your feet sort of like down and pushing them forward to the side, and that's sort of how you get your like speed and stuff.
Yeah, it hurts after a while actually. I remember it being quite painful on the legs. Yeah,
I got really bad what's it called, you know, when you get like blisters on your feet and stuff. I had that before, but this time I had some good skates. Always go a size up, and I had laces too, so I could adjust the tightness, so I had a good time.
Yeah, you want to be a size up.
Yeah. And that was kind of it really. Nothing crazy.
Fair enough. Yeah, was it just you and who else?
It was just me and Sarah.
Alright, nice chill.
Yeah, lots of people pulled out, sadly.
Yeah. I thought Nat and Matt were meant to come.
Yeah, they were supposed to come, and other people were supposed to come as well, but they didn't, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's alright.
Just a chill one, you know?
Yeah, that's alright.
And also, Ben, I've actually got another story which is quite entertaining. So, I saw one of my old school friends. He's in the army now. He was on a tour. He went to Cyprus, and he was doing like a bunch of stuff over there. But I've not seen him in ages, and it's been like, how long has it been? Must have been like 6-7 odd years, but I've known the guy since reception. It's quite a wholesome life story, you know, just like a bit of catch up with someone who I know and gone way back in the past. But oh my god, I forgot how much people outside of the channel here in the UK can absolutely knock them back. Because I had like, I didn't even realize how much I was having, but we had like 4 rounds per person of, I can't remember what the drink was called, but it was like 7%. And, this has not happened in 14 years, but I threw up in the middle of the night.
Oof.
I was bothered. And that has not happened to me since I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know when you're just catching up with someone and like, you know, you got there was a nice vibe, you're getting along, nothing's really changed, you have like
you didn't throw up on them, did you?
No, what? Shut up. What are you on about? And there was a band in the distance as well, and in the pub that we were drinking at. So it's a nice catch up. You know, you don't realise how much fun you're having and how much you're talking about, and obviously the booze goes up and up and up, and you've had a whiz like 10 times during the night, and then you come back and you've got a horrible blistering headache, and then you wake up and it's just Godzilla atomic breath in the bucket.
Oh mate.
Yeah, I've not done that ages.
You must have had
ages.
lot.
I've not had that. I've not had that thing since I was like 16, 17. It's
or you either had a lot or were getting older.
I couldn't believe it. Well, I mean, we drink a fair fucking bit on the channel, don't we?
Yeah,
we have all sorts.
know,
we have
but
cocktails and spirits
that's
and
true,
wine.
That's true.
And like we're drunk, but not to the point where like I'm seeing stars and like horrible fluids are coming out of my mouth.
We tend
and
to
stuff
not
like
go
that.
Too far down that far. We don't usually have enough time to get that far.
I mean, it was in the space of 3 hours, and we were just. Oh
yeah, but you guys were just ordering.
There were no breaks. Yeah, no breaks at all.
There were no breaks.
We just kept on drinking, just kept on laughing, kept on having a laugh.
I feel like the drinking rules keep us in check.
Maybe.
I honestly do sometimes feel like drinking.
There was
that
one time in that Pokemon bonus.
Yeah, you were just knocking them back from that one as well.
Yeah.
When we went, yeah.
Believe it or not, ladies and gents, the drinking rules are actually limiters.
Yeah.
They're holding us back. This is some real power. That's my secret, everyone. I'm always getting drunk. I'm always drinking. It's even worse outside of the drinking rules in the channel.
It's worse outside.
Don't tell
anyone. Don't. Yeah.
My superhero power.
I saw. I don't know. I sent you a picture of it while I was at that bar yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw a really cool. I don't know if you saw the picture.
Oh yeah, I did. I was working late
gin.
last night. I didn't get a chance to reply back to you.
Oh. Right, yeah, it was like a Japanese gin, and I thought that would be perfect for Sekiro.
Oh
it's
boy,
like they're called Roko. I've never actually seen it before.
Yeah, I'll have to see if it's on like in a shop or something.
Because I just thought that would be absolutely perfect for Sekiro for making a nice drink.
Yeah,
it's like
it's got the little kanji in it and stuff.
R-O-K-U gin, Roku gin. I've never heard of that one before, and like people were just having that last night, and I was like, oh man, that would be so good.
Jamie can't do like test drinks because you're technically at
work.
No,
I'm not allowed. I wasn't allowed to have that bottle because that bottle was for the big boss. Like that was his. So I don't know how expensive it is.
When you gonna be the bigger boss, Ben?
What, and have my
have your own drinks on shift?
I can't do that. I can't take. I couldn't like. It was like offer. It was like you could have everything else here, but just not that bottle.
Yeah. All right. Well. Fair enough. It was definitely a blast of the past. That was in more ways than one.
Nice.
Blast coming out of my body. Yikes! I couldn't believe it, man. It was like it's been so long since I felt so. I don't get hangovers, man. I can usually drink quite a fair bit and be fine the next day.
Yeah.
But that night, I was like, "What are you army blokes on nowadays?" Like we just kept on ordering the both of us. The night just flew on by. And oh my god, yeah, I felt like I was back at school. Wow, it was a fun night. It was a great night.
Yeah.
Just a funny, wholesome like story where not only am I catching up with someone who I've known since reception, but I'm also throwing up just like I did back in the golden years of being a dumb kid. So yeah, fun times, everyone. Good fun car and throw-up stories, just like you love to listen to on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, besides the car, you know, I had a fun few nights, so...
Yeah, awesome, my ass, man.
Nothing too crazy. Ben, I've not been paying any attention to the news at all.
Well,
I've been very busy.
We're segueing into that now. We'll be back with part